Seattle Mariners baseball brings us to T-Mobile Park here in the Emerald City in Seattle. It's game 2 of this 3-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Seattle Mariners. The Reds won game 1 yesterday on Jackie Robinson Day by a score of 3-2. Mariners looking to even the series here tonight and force a rubber match tomorrow. Matt McLain has been hitting well for Cincinnati this season. 58 at-bats, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs, but a .362 on the season. He has been one of the big hitters for Cincinnati as Seattle looks to shut him down here tonight. It's Reds, it's Mariners coming up next here on the Show Northwest. Logan Gilbert will get the start today for the Mariners. 3 starts under his belt. He's 0-2. Not a great start to the season for him. A 9.53 ERA that he's going to look to get down here tonight against the Reds here in game 2 of this series. 3-2 Cincinnati won yesterday's game. TJ Friedl will stand in here for the Reds to kick off this one. Logan Gilbert fires, and we're underway from Seattle with a fly ball into center for Julio. 1 pitch. 1 out to open up the game. Let's take a look at the Reds starting lineup now that we get a moment. Friedl just led things off. Will Benson and Matt McLain will be the top 3. Jose Candelario, Jonathan India, Jake Fraley in the middle, Ellie De La Cruz, Encarnacion, and Tyler Stevenson, the bottom third. Will Benson will stand in now for Cincinnati. 1 pitch, 1 out for Logan Gilbert. Benson batting .278 to start the season. First pitch just missed inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Mariners trying to get over the hump to start the year, kind of floating just below 500 at 7-10 to start the year. This ball's roped down the right field line. Haniger will give it a look, but it's gone. A laser beam off the bat of Will Benson, and Cincinnati is off and running here in the first. It's 1-0 Reds on top. Well, that silences the Seattle crowd early. Will Benson ropes that one to right field. He just kind of got the barrel around it and drove it the other way. Or, excuse me, pulled it the fair side of the foul pole down the right field line. 1-0 Cincinnati. And now here's Matt McLain. So, again, not a good start for Gilbert. As McLain fouls off the first pitch, it's 0-1. .362 batting average for McLain. We highlighted him in the open, as Logan Gilbert looks to shut him down. No balls, the end of strike. McLain fouls it off again. Very quiet here in Seattle after the early home run by Will Benson. 1-0 Reds on top here in the top half of the first inning. It was just the 3rd pitch for Gilbert. Here's Arias on a sliding play. The throw across is in time. And there's 2 away here in the first. That'll energize the crowd a little bit. Julio Arias showing off his stuff over there. Luis Arias, excuse me. Julio Arias plays for the Dodgers. There's a big swing and a miss and a 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Jeimer Candelario. The ball's the end of strike. Got a .217 on the early season. Got 9 RBIs under his credit. No balls in, a strike from Gilbert. And it's hammered to deep right field. And that ball is long gone. 2 home runs in the first inning. Will Benson and now Jeimer Candelario here. And it's 2-0 Cincinnati. And again, Logan Gilbert continues to struggle on the mound. That'll push his earned run average up into the double digits as you take a look inside the Cincinnati dugout. That ball was crushed. Barreled it up, no question about it. He knew it right away off the swing. 373 feet, about 3/4 of the way up the bleachers. 2-0 Cincinnati. Here's Jonathan India. Logan Gilbert has only thrown 8 pitches, and of those 8 pitches, there's been 2 home runs.
Ball 1,
1
no
ball and no
strike.
strikes. Quiet crowd here at T-Mobile Park. India off to a good start this season, batting .316. Went 2 for 4 in yesterday's game with a couple base hits. (1-1). India pops it up, foul territory. Ty France will not have a play. 1-2. Logan Gilbert trying to get out of the inning. The 1-2. Off the end of the bat, he stays alive. Pitch count's good here in this first inning for Gilbert. That was only his 12th pitch. The problem is he's given up 2 home runs. The first one came on his 3rd pitch of the game. India goes around here. It's a strikeout for Gilbert, and that one will retire the side. But 2 home runs in the inning by the Reds. First one was Will Benson, and then Heimer Candelario joined the party. 2 shots to right field, making it 2-0 Reds halfway through 1.
Making big plays. I'm a ship shape mixtape, sounding like a get rich quick tape. Little mama turn it up and let it rotate. Bring it back.
Andrew Abbott will get the start today for Cincinnati. 3 starts under his belt this year with a 2-1 record, 2.66 ERA. Mariners offense finds themselves down too early, looking to get themselves back into this one as Sam Haggerty will lead things up. Haggerty starting for the 2nd straight game as the Reds throw a couple lefties the Mariners' way. No J.P. Crawford today for Seattle. We'll look at their lineup here in a moment. Haggerty batting .235 on the young season. Almost got hit by that pitch, and he's ahead 2-0 to start this bottom of the first. Goes up and gets it. 2 balls and a strike. 4 hits on the young season for Haggerty. Minimal plate appearances for him. Usually only bats against lefties. Tried to go the other way there, and it goes foul down the line. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Fouled it away, stays alive. This will now at least be a 6-pitch at-bat to start the game off for Haggerty. Not horrible for a leadoff man. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Good at bat here. Seventh pitch of the leadoff at bat here for Sam Haggerty. The 2-2 from Abbott is again fouled away. So we'll see an 8th pitch of this at bat to start the game for Haggerty. Seattle's offense looks to get the crowd back into it. On the ground right side. And the play will be made over there as Haggerty's thrown out to start the game. 1 away. Take a look now at the Mariners starting lineup. You just saw Haggerty, Julio Rodriguez, and Mitch Garver will be the top 3. Cal Raleigh, Jorge Polanco, and Mitch Haniger in the middle. And then Ty France, Luke Raley, and Luis Urias in the bottom third. 26 home runs this year for the Mariners. Tied for 3rd in the American League. Just haven't really been able to score with runners in scoring position this year for Seattle. That's been the issue. A lot of their home runs have been solo homers, and they haven't been able to put runs on the board in bunches very often. That's been the struggle so far in the early season. 1 ball, 1 strike to Julio, who started to get hot a little bit. His average was in the low 200s to the high 100s. Starting to click back up to the mid 200s now. A couple home runs over the past weekend. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Julio. Swinging a fly ball fouled on the right side. They'll do it again. Add a ball and 2 strikes. 2 home runs and 5 RBIs on the young season for Julio. The 1-2, a swing and a miss. That's been a problem. A lot of strikeouts for Seattle as well. First of the game here. Julio goes down swinging, and there's 2 away for Mitch Garver. He's batting .200 on the young season. First pitch stays high, 1 ball and no strikes. 4 homers and 6 RBIs for Mitch Garver. Hit a home run in yesterday's game. Seattle trying to rejuvenate this crowd after Cincinnati quieted them early. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and a diving play will not be made by De La Cruz. And Garver's going to reach with a 2-out single here in the first. Now Cal Raleigh to the plate, 1 on with 2 away. First pitch, Raleigh pops it up. Foul territory, touch the dugout. Get out of play ball. It will not. Raleigh pops out right in front of the Reds dugout, and the side is retired. Seattle Strands 1. It's 2-0 Reds after 1. Jake Fraley to lead things off here for the Reds. Here against Logan Gilbert, who only threw 13 pitches in that first inning, but he gave up 2 home runs. So he's going to look to keep the ball in the ballpark here in the second, with the Mariners already trailing 2-0. Now at the plate, 1-1. Jake Fraley, the former Mariner, in his second year with the Cincinnati Reds. 1 ball and 1 strike. Stays high to Fraley. He's ahead 2 balls in a strike. Hitters count. Fraley batting .351 on the season for the Reds. Off to a good start. Hitters count, the 2-1 pitch. The plate, 3-1 with De La Cruz waiting on deck. He walked it. Logan Gilbert has got to figure it out. He struggles to start the season, up to another bad start here tonight. And now here's Elly De La Cruz, a dangerous bat with 1 on and nobody out. First pitch, breaking ball, that was dangerous. He didn't swing, no balls in a strike. A couple of home runs and 6 RBIs on the young season for De La Cruz. Off the plate, 1-1. Fastball there from Logan Gilbert as he looks to strike out a big name at Elly De La Cruz. Fraley off of first, the pitch, foul away.
No, he's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to De La Cruz. Strike recalled at the knees. 1-1. Much needed strikeout there for Gilbert. Let's see if he can build some momentum on it here as Christian Encarnacion Strand comes to the plate. Strike 1. .82 average, just 1 RBI in minimal plate appearances. Jake Fraley off of first, no balls in a strike. In the air to right field, Haniger has a read on it, and that's out number 2. And now Tyler Stevenson. The 9-hole hitter for the Reds is off to a good start, batting .339 on the season. But they're going to keep him in the 9th spot because why fix what's working already? Slide step, runner takes off, throw down to second, not in time. Stolen base for Jake Fraley. It was a breaking ball, which might have been the difference. Second stolen base of the year for Fraley. Now a runner in scoring position for Cincinnati. No balls in, a strike to Stevenson. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2.
No balls and 2 strikes. Crowd trying to get behind Gilbert here. Off the plate.
2 strikes.
Stay alive at 1-2. Distance in the dirt. 0-2 to 2-2 as Gilbert wants a new baseball. Gilbert looking for a scoreless second after he gave up 2 home runs in the first. Deuces wild. A swing and a miss. Logan Gilbert with a good bounce back inning. He walked the leadoff man, but to no avail. 2-0 Reds halfway through 2. Part of the Mariners' order due up. Jorge Polanco set to begin here in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati as the Mariners look to break through on offense to get them back into this game and rejuvenate this crowd. Logan Gilbert off of a good top of the second. Let's see if Seattle can strike against a bot on a ball 1 to Polanco. In the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes to Polanco, who is batting .368 to start the year. Off to a good start this season. 2 balls and no strikes. Polanco rips it foul. Seattle sits 3 games below 500 at the moment at 7-10. Looking to figure it out. Hitters count, the 2-1 is popped up and it'll go out of play. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Polanco goes down swinging, and that is out number 1. Second strikeout of the ball game. And Mitch Haniger now to the plate. 1 on with nobody out. First pitch, pulled foul. Haniger batting .259 on the early season. Couple home runs for him. Down 0-2 here. In the dirt, good stop behind the plate. One more game on this homestand for Seattle as Haniger takes off the plate here against the Reds. The series finale tomorrow before they go on the road on Friday. They'll be in Colorado over the weekend.
3-2.
And then in Texas in the middle of next week. Haniger works at full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it's outside. Haniger draws a walk, and the Mariners have a 1-out base runner here in the second. And that'll bring Ty France to the plate. France batting just over 300 on the year. Seattle's crowd looks to get into it. The tying run comes to the plate here early in this one. First pitch to France, misses inside, 1 ball and no strikes. France pulls it to the shortstop side, the 6-hole, De La Cruz. I don't think he'll get him. Oh, he got him, France. What are we doing? That's about as much time as a shortstop can take on a throw to get a runner. Runner moves up to second, there's 2 away. Now here's Luke Raley. Ball 1 upstairs. Home run yesterday for Luke Raley, his first of the year. Stays high, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Haniger, the guy at second, 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs here in the second. Breaking ball, 2-1. Hitters count to Luke Raley, 2 balls and a strike. Got the call at the knees, 2-2. Now the deuces are wild for Andrew Abbott. The 2-2. Slapped the other way and it's foul. Deuces wild one more time. Slapped away foul. Luke Raley doing his best to stay alive and give the Mariners a chance here with the runner in scoring position. A feat that they have not had success on this year. 2-2. In the dirt, full count. With Arias waiting on deck. The payoff pitch from Andrew Abbott. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Outside, he walked him, and the inning will continue. To the 9-hole hitter, Luis Arias, with a couple runners on and 2 away. Base hit likely gives the Mariners a run on the board. First pitch, Arias fouls it back, 0-1. Hitting with runners on base has been a problem for Seattle this year. See if they can come through here with Arias at the dish. Haniger at second, Raley on over at first. Arias in the air, softly to left for Fraley. And the Mariners will strand a couple runners on base here in the second as the Reds get out of the inning unscathed. We head to the third here in Seattle. 2-0 Cincinnati. TJ Friedel in the top of the Reds order due up here in the third inning against Logan Gilbert. 2-0 Reds after 2 home runs hit in the first inning as he tries to bunt his way aboard and sends it foul. 2 home runs in the first inning by these guys coming to the plate right now. No balls and 2 strikes. Off the end of the bat and down the left field line past Arias. Over to cut it off is Raley, but into second goes Friedel with a sliding double to lead off the third. So the top of the order gets problems to Logan Gilbert as he just shoots that one the other way for a leadoff double. First pitch to Will Benson, who homered his first time. No balls in, a strike. Homered on the right field line. So get the scoring started. It was the first home run of 2 in that first inning. Fouls that one off, 0-2 quickly. In the dirt, runner stays put. Good stop behind the plate by Mitch Garver. Will Benson against Logan Gilbert. Gilbert trying to get revenge from the home run of the first, and it's pulled to the right side, and a good snare by France. Runner will move up to third, though. It's a productive out for Will Benson. Runner on third with 1 out here for Cincinnati. And Matt McLain, their hottest hitter, is at the plate. Grounded out back to the first inning. He's 0 for 1. RBI spot here for the Reds' 3-hole hitter. First pitch from Gilbert is in there for a strike at 96 miles an hour. Pretty good crowd on tap here at T-Mobile Park as they look for something to cheer about in this game. Not a whole lot, though. No balls in, a strike. McLain takes off the plate, 1-1. Ball, 1 strike, a swing and a miss. And now a big pitch on the way from Gilbert. If he can get a strikeout here, it'll force Cincinnati to need a base hit to get the run home. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Big pitch here from Gilbert early in this one. And it's a fly ball into center field. Julio ranges back. This should be deep enough to score the run. Julio makes the catch. The relay to the plate will not be in time. Friedel scores. And it's 3-0 on a sacrifice fly by Matt McLain. Now Eimer Candelario, who hit a home run back in the first inning as well. 3-0 Reds now. And a first pitch swing, fly ball right center field. Julio drifts back. He will have room to get there. And the side is retired. At the top of the order for the Reds, strikes again, another run on the board. It is now 3-0 Cincinnati, halfway through 3.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working.
Top of the Mariners order here, 2 up, 3-0 Cincinnati on top. Sam Haggerty to the plate to start things off in the third. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, no balls and a strike. Mariners looking to get the offense going. They've stranded a few runners on base already. In fact, they've stranded 4 runners on base through the first 2 innings. No balls and a strike. Haggerty fouls it away at the dish, and it's 0-2. Haggerty lays off 1-2. It'll be Haggerty, Rodriguez, and Garver here in the third. Another swing and a miss, another strikeout, and there's one away. Third strikeout there for Abad. Now Julio, who struck out himself back in the first. Home run in yesterday's game for Julio. Part of 2 solo home runs hit by Seattle in yesterday's contest. First pitch here, slap foul. 9 runs for Julio, tied for first on the Mariners. Julio slaps it past the diving first baseman down the right field line. Julio around first on his way to second, and maybe the spark Seattle needs. It's a 1-out double for Julio Rodriguez. 5th double of the year as he looks to continue to get the bat going. Past the diving Candelario down the right field line. Encarnacion down the right field line. And now runner in scoring position for Mitch Garver. First pitch, a big swing and a miss. 1 for 1, he singled back in the first. A single here would likely put Seattle on the board with Julio's speed at second base. 1-1.
1-1.
Garver off the end of the bat and foul, 1-2. Andrew about to throw his 50th pitch of the ball game. Julio at second, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Garver. Didn't bite, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seattle looking to give something for this crowd to cheer about for the first time in this game. Extra step off of second for Julio. And Garver takes strike 3. 2 away. Now it comes down to Cal Raleigh. 2-out runner on second. Base hit is needed now here for Seattle. Raleigh takes off the point, 1 ball and no strikes. Raleigh did not play in yesterday's game, playing here tonight. 0-2, 2-0. Raleigh looking to come through here for Seattle. The 2-0. Raleigh pops it up down the right field line, slicing into the seats. 2-1. Hitters count now to Cal Raleigh. The 2-1. In the air again to the right side and foul, and it's 2-2. The deuces are wild here for Cal Raleigh and Andrew Abad. Julio off of second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And another foul ball by Cal Raleigh. Another deuces wild offering from Andrew Abad. And a rip left field. It's a laser, and it's caught by Friedel. Didn't quite get enough air on it, and that'll end the third. 3-0 Cincinnati. Jonathan India set to lead things off in the fourth inning for the Reds. 3-0 Cincinnati has the lead here against Logan Gilbert. Seattle looking for something to give this crowd a chance to cheer for, but not a whole lot since that first inning when we got started. No balls in, a strike. India fouls that one away, and it's 0-2. To India, breaking ball, line drive left field, and it'll hang up though for Raley, and that is out number 1. And you can just feel it in this building right now. Not a whole lot to cheer about. Even on a line drive catch by Raley, no real reaction from this crowd. Seattle needs to get something going here. Here's Jake Fraley, the former Mariner, who walked his last